Hello and welcome back. This is the final part with Christie being a cycle breaker. I hope you enjoyed this. We do have a follow-up series, which is an oracle reading. If you're interested, it will be posted below, but it won't be under her name or this title. So just keep an eye out for it. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget, empower your life's quest. It's almost like realizing that you're having a human experience, and the human experience is riddled with imperfection and mistakes because, if we look in a broader context, how do you know what a good moment is? What is a good moment with your child? You would not be able to define what a good moment is without a bad moment because it put context on it.
Right.
So don't be perfect, because there's no such thing. It's be the best parent that you can and not pass some of those traumas, because trauma can be an experience in two different people's minds. Even in your own mind, if you see one particular experience and you think of it in a negative capacity, then it can become trauma. But if you think of it in another way, it could be a life lesson.
100%.
Yeah.
That's cool. Why you could have twins growing up the same way, and they're completely two different people with two different traumas and two different patterns and two different thought processes, right?
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Very
I
cool.
also want to say, you said something and I want to just touch on it. Dialectical, when I talk about dialectical behavioral skills, it's about holding those two truths, right? That you're not perfect and you can do better, and I think a lot of people it's very hard to meld the two. It's either they're amazing or they're shit. That's just not how it works.
That's very true. That's very true. So before we wrap up, I'd like to know, and I'm sure there's some people out there that would like to know, do you do one-on-one sessions? Do you do group sessions? Do you have videos? Do you have audios? Do you have lesson plan? How does your course, if someone said, let's sign up for your course today, how do you operate right now? And do you have any plan to do anything different in the future?
Yeah, awesome question. So I do have plans to do something not entirely different, but just in a massive scale. Like I had mentioned, my beta program is going to be a year program. As of right now, it's only 90 days. The beta group is actually opening tomorrow to sign up. I'm launching it tomorrow. And basically, they're going to be modules. It is group coaching. At the moment, I don't do one-on-one. That might change later on in the future. I am doing group coaching. It's going to be once a week. And you have this community that you can ask questions. You have access to me Monday through Friday, and you get to bond with other parents, just like you, that are going through this journey. And it's a non-judgmental space, because parents often fear being super judged by others. I've noticed and what they've told me. And I just want to eliminate that. No judgments. And that is the course. And the founding members get an extra bonus if they sign up. So that's exciting. They get to stay longer. They get a free upgrade, and let's see what happens. I'm so excited for this to continue to grow, and
that's awesome. I'm actually really happy that I asked that question, because I know in a group setting we can get comfortable with each other, and then we can expose some of those things and air out some of those things that you would normally bottle up. You'd be like, well, this happened and I don't really know what to do about it, so I'm just going to handle it the best I can, and I'm not going to tell anybody, because we become embarrassed or shamed or guilty, or we just have these emotions that are tied around experiences and we refuse to let them out. And that's how trauma can start, right?
100%. I love that you said that, and you brought that to everyone's attention, because one of the main objections I get is, I only want to do one-on-one. I don't want to do groups.
Sure.
Because they're afraid of the judgment. Sure. And they don't realize that it just takes one brave moment to start like a domino effect, right? Yeah. Like just say one little story and then others will say, oh my God, me too. Because we're in the same shit together. We're in the same shit together. And a lot of people think it's just them, and it's not. And they feel a certain way, and it's not. And they feel guilty for feeling those things. So having a support group is so important, because not a lot of parents do have a support group. So that's why I believe group coaching for this is more impactful than one-on-one.
Yeah. And leading by example. You went through all this shit, and when you give an example and they're like, shit, that's kind of similar to me, but you handled it completely different. Definitely breaks down barriers. And honestly, we just watched Bad Moms, like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, that's hilarious, because she did the same thing. Mila Kunis's character got up and she's like, I'm a terrible mom, like I forgot this and like did this and did that, and then all of a sudden everybody chimes in and they're like, I'm this and I'm that, and you're like, oh my god, it's just that one. Like you said, the domino effect. So that's beautiful. I bet that is an amazing experience, and I appreciate you sharing so much today. Do you have any closing points? Anything extra that I didn't ask that you might want to chime in on?
Well, I do a lot of oracle and tarot readings in my free group. I do new moon rituals, full moon rituals. So if you're into that thing, I get to explain how to utilize the moon's energies for you and your kids. And I give you readings for free. It's amazing. And I do have such a great turnout, and people love it. And you guys get to mingle, and it's so much fun. So if you guys want to just join us, you can. It's free, like I said, and it's so much fun.
Very cool. Awesome. Well, maybe in the next segment, we will do an oracle reading. All right. Awesome. Well, for this part of the conversation and interview, we are done. Have a great day. Empower your life's quest, and check out Christie's page. Have a good one.
Thank you.